What are the possible outcomes of this petition, should it go to the Supreme Court? It hasn't been filed yet, though the Supreme Court is ready. They've set up a place at Milimani.
Yeah.
What are the possible outcomes?
And the Constitution envisioned that. They're saying anybody, it doesn't even have to be the candidate, even for no good reason. You know, for the 5 years, they have been doing press-ups, waiting for this. And that is one of their main functions as the Supreme Court of Kenya. And so it is... What you can anticipate is that the Supreme Court can order for fresh election if they find, because I think the petition will be both qualitative and quantitative, maybe you didn't cross the 50% plus one, and maybe the process was not good, especially there are 4 commissioners who don't agree with whatever was happening, and they find that their conscience could not allow them, and they walked out. So there could be, then I think the timeline are very clear, that then triggers another fresh election. They could talk of a runoff, but probably nullify. Because when you are saying this thing did not meet the standard, then you just nullify and you say, let us do another fresh election. Of course, up to this point, we have heard the allegations. We have seen what is being offered. The DNA of this election is in Form 34A. The rest just become things that probably could not be much of a game changer because you trace this election up to the polling stations. Was it verifiable? Was it whatever? And you can see that the commission ambushed the candidates, especially with saying, hey, everybody go tally those things. So in terms of openness, accountable, and verifiability of this election, especially carrying the Form 34As in their hands. But again, I think it is important for the process to play out. The important phase is gone. This next one is another phase. It is equally important. There is chance to understand, to hear what was happening, what did not happen. But I think that right now the mud, you know, the mud both sides, or attempt to madden the things both sides. But remember, we can only account for the disagreement between commissioners the last day when verification had been concluded. And that is why you find that this become harder to say that but for the disagreement, because the agents were there, the commissioners kept. Remember, when the issue of Kiambu came, it is actually Commissioner Nyang'aya who came and clarified. So it sucks to be him, because now you are in another side. And remember, in their press conference, to their credit, they started by saying, we were doing very well. We did everything well until a few hours. Opaqueness. Opaqueness now become the word of the year. There was a time 34A. There's a time password. And I think amicus or the BBI, and you are pointing at me. So we are building our vocabulary, and that is not
political education.
Okay,